It's Week 13 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions' lengthy corner, who's now up to 30 tackles so far this season. It's the Lions and the Rams on EA Sports.
Back in February of '06, welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in on a one-game winning streak. What do you say we keep that one positive? Because they haven't had much to be positive about lately.
Yeah, let's take it, maybe make it almost like the theater.
The Rams defense ready to see if they can keep building on this long winning streak. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And boy, was he sensational a week ago. One interception is great, two is tremendous. Once you get beyond that, that's the game of your life. But that's what he was able to accomplish a week ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if the opposing offense steers clear of him here.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The numbers for Gibbs from last week, 22 carries, 84 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. You talk about this Rams defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking.
The Rams defense back onto the field. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10. Block now on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Locks throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Impressive individual effort. The Rams getting ready to go on defense. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because
the LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what we...
The Rams defense back onto the field. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Brought down by Willie Gay. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go again with Gibbs. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To throw it is Locke. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counter play, here's Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Rams getting ready to go on defense. They've had the upper hand so far in this 1st half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this 1st down. Locke now on 1st down. Renfrow bringing it in over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. On 1st down, Locke. He's got it complete to Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. from the gun. It's Locke. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
This time they stay on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. To the sideline and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of... The Rams defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a 1-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The Rams getting ready to go on defense. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this 3rd quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Let's go.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Automatic 1st down.
Gibbs straight ahead. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Locke now to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On play action, Locke. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's going to go down again. Byron Young in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
This offensive...
The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll have field position working in their favor as this ball backed up inside the 5-yard line as this drive begins 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here. first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. That is caught. Room past the 35. Across midfield. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Hopkins. 98 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of luck.
The Rams defense back onto the field. And they'll begin by trying to defend a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Back now at Ford Field. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Locke to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Room past the 35. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Shotgun snap to Locke. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Well, this is caught by Williams. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From midfield, here's Locke. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Locke going to throw. That's going to be caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. James Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams getting ready to go on defense. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Locke. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Locke. Oh, a short pass here taken in by Laporta. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28 line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now Locke, gotta have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home